Hey class, Jocelyn Full here to discuss the drought, the California drought, things that we can all do to contribute to conservation, and just a couple of things that we should all know. Drought is considered a creeping disaster. It doesn't have the drama and flash of an earthquake or a storm because it doesn't come on quickly and leave quickly. It lingers. It's a day-by-day thing. It devastates the communities involved and gradually just builds a sense of doom. California is 3 years into a really serious drought. 2013 was the driest year to date, and 2014 isn't doing much better. So you're probably wondering, where does all of our water come from? A third of California's water supply comes from the Sierra Nevada snowpack. Snow falls, it freezes, and when it melts in the spring, it supplies water for California residents. With 38 million people in California, we're really feeling the pinch without all that water to supply us. We have to depend on the rivers and reservoirs and groundwater systems that we have in place. The most recent surveys for the snowpack show that there was no snow at all in 120 checkpoints of all the checkpoints that they have. The snowpack is at an all-time low, which is we're down by an entire third of our water supply. With that in mind, Governor Brown has established a drought emergency and put forth a mandate for all Californians to conserve 20% of the water that they use, to cut it by 20%. Now, that comes with some fines if in certain counties if you're caught wasting water, mostly like outdoors, but it's not something that's really enforced statewide because we don't have the resources to enforce something like that. However, some counties are doing serious crackdowns. For example, St. Helena, it has a mandatory water ration of 65 gallons per person per day. And if you exceed your water limit, your first offense is a warning, your third offense is a fine, and on your fifth offense, the original fine you got, that price is tripled. So naturally, people reduce their water usage by 33% in just 2 weeks because nobody wants to pay that type of money. The problem with mandatory water rations is that they're really complicated and they can bring about lots of lawsuits and things for the state. So the state would prefer that we voluntarily conserve water. And there's a lot of ways that we can contribute to water conservation, really simple ways. One of the most major ways is to, if you have a lawn, if you own a home and you have a lawn, to take out your sprinkler system, remove your grass, and install a drought-friendly garden. Now, drought-friendly gardens are watered not with sprinklers, but with drip irrigation. It's a series of hoses that trickle water down to the root of your plants, which keeps them healthy and green. There's also some sort of rebates in order for homeowners that are looking to do something that major to conserve water, because 80% of the water that California uses is used in outdoor landscaping. Now, there are also everyday simple things that we can do to conserve water. For example, if you turn the faucet off when you brush your teeth, you can save 4 gallons of water per minute. Cutting your shower by 1 or 2 minutes will save 150 gallons of water in a month. If you have a glass of any beverage and there's still ice cubes, don't throw your ice cubes in the sink. Use them to water a plant in your home. Checking your leaky faucets. A faucet drip can add up to 5 gallons of water in one day. So, water conservation is very serious for us here in California. If things keep going the way that they are, there can be serious financial consequences for everybody in the state. And it affects us all. There's no rain in sight. It's in our best interest as Californians to turn off the tap and conserve your water.